I love seeing kids outside, riding bikes, using our trails in our parks. I think that's great. But what we're seeing with e-bikes is not that. We're actually seeing really dangerous behavior. A lot of communities around the country have started to see increasing e-bike problems. And here in Castle Rock, we haven't been immune to that. Over just the last couple of years, we've seen more and more of these out on our trails and out on our roadways. We've seen damage to our local parks through the use of some of these e-bikes. We've seen damage to our trails, and we've seen some really egregious traffic violations. And I think we've just been very lucky that someone hasn't been seriously hurt or someone hasn't been killed. I think it's important that people understand that there are legal e-bikes, and e-bikes are classified, but there are also illegal types of e-bikes, and those are the ones that we're really seeing the issue with. The age group that seems to be attracted to the e-bike is usually juveniles. We're talking kids that don't yet have driver's licenses. You know, e-bikes probably represent an opportunity for them to be mobile, to get around. I'm sure that's what parents are thinking when they actually buy these bikes, not understanding that many of these are illegal vehicles. Some of them have capabilities of driving as fast as a motorcycle. And you put those in the hands of a juvenile that doesn't have any driving experience, doesn't understand the rules of the road and traffic violations, and we create a really dangerous situation. So we've tried to address the e-bike problem a couple of ways. The first was education. So we've done a lot of work putting out information to our community to try to educate them as to what constitutes a legal e-bike and what constitutes an illegal e-bike. We've even done some work in our local schools through our SROs, trying to educate kids about what's legal, what's not legal. And then we've also tried to address it through enforcement, which we've really started to ramp up here just in the last several weeks. As the weather has started to get warmer, we've seen a lot of these e-bikes now out on our trails and on our roadways. So I think our community should probably expect to see more officers out there doing e-bike enforcement. Some situations we've given warnings. Other situations, it's very clear that we have someone who's knowingly riding an illegal e-bike or doing it in a very dangerous manner. Tickets have been issued to riders. Tickets have been issued to parents. Vehicles have been impounded, and we're going to continue to do that. The argument of, doesn't the police department have something better to do than go out and enforce e-bike violations? I couldn't agree more. We have a lot of better things to do. But this has become such a dangerous situation with these e-bikes in our community that we've got to give it some bandwidth. We have to do that before somebody gets hurt. Help us with this by, one, ensuring that if you've got an e-bike, it's illegal, it's being used in a legal way. If your kids have e-bikes, it's legal, it's being used in a legal way. If you're seeing illegal activity out there involving e-bikes, certainly notify us and let us know. We're taking this very seriously. If you're a parent considering buying your child an e-bike, make sure you do your research. Make sure you understand what's legal and what isn't. I think that's probably going to move the needle the most, is when we get parents involved. But also an understanding that we are going to be out there and we're going to be doing some enforcement. If you're a person who wants to get out there on your illegal e-bike and you're knowingly going to violate the law, you can expect to have an encounter with us.